Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Lehftia. So let's start with what she can do. So she is basically a fire elemental buffer. Yes, fire. Maybe you are confused like me because we already have Cetra Descendant Irid. But let me remind you that Cetra Descendant Irid is considered as light elemental buffer. Okay, so I guess it's okay to get another fire elemental buffer. And the special thing about her is she has 160% machine killer buff, so it is pretty high, but the ability only available on X+3, so good luck on raising her. And yes, she's also SLB character, so you get faster SLB activation when you upgrade her into X+3. And other abilities, I can say not so special. The first thing is she able to give your party 100% machine and human killer, something that Irid also able to do. So nothing special, right? And she able to give all allies our rail ray chain. And this is maybe not that special, but on dark vision I can say it's quite useful to break the 100 chain caps, okay? Because let's say if you have four other characters who are free to do anything, you can easily reach 120 hits. Okay, so basically, yeah, this is only for bypassing the hit count threshold. Okay, so very nice. And she also able to give you 30% fire damage boost. Again, nothing special. And the thing that annoy me is this imbue fire and fire damage boost also come with ice and fire resist buff. Just imagine this, the enemy resists against fire, and you only need the ice and fire resist. That means you get unwanted effect at the same time. But if the enemy doesn't resist fire, that's okay, I guess, okay? And she also learned some magics like Shellga, Protectga, Dispelga, so she can, yeah, like other buffer, nothing special, give you physical and magic mitigation. Okay, and she doesn't have Imperil. That's it, kinda bad for me. Okay, you will see later on comparison. And for SLB, only 300%, all stats 300% limit burst damage, which is nice, but again, it is nothing special because we already have some characters who are able to do this by themselves. And the maximum is 45% fire physical damage. So let's compare her to other fire elemental buffer. So yes, first, Irid. Talking about Irid, I can say that Lehftia fire damage boost is superior because like you know that 45% for Lehftia and Irid only able to give your party 30%, so it's obvious, right? But talking about fire damage boost, there is a character who is better than Lehftia. And yes, that is Mastery Crown Neo Vision Ray. Oh, that's a long name. He can give you 55% fire damage boost. So again, if you really want to max your fire damage, I think you would bring Mastery Crown Rain to your party, right? And compared to Irid, she has 300% limit burst damage, while Irid only 250% limit burst damage. But again, you need to remember that Irid can give you better stats buff, 400%. Lehftia, only 300%. So, I can say it's also quite huge difference in terms of stats buff. And remember that Irid also able to imbue light element, while Lehftia only fire element. And yes, Irid is also tag chainer, while Lehftia may be more useful on dark vision, like I have mentioned before. Irid is better if you already have dedicated chainer, okay? Because Irid can help you increase the hit counts with tag chainer, and she doesn't need to rely on anyone to help her. Okay, so I can say that Irid is still better. And what if you compare Lehftia to other buffer? I can say that other buffer is still better, especially Roka, because Roka has something really special. She can shorten cooldown ability. Maybe you don't need it that much unless you have graph like me. But the point here is Roka has something unique, while Lehftia doesn't have anything. And on global, remember that we have White Dragon Link. White Dragon Link fire damage boost is lower, 45% versus 25%. But also you need to remember that White Dragon Link able to imperil the enemy fire resist. So that's a good thing, right? And yeah, the good thing about Lehftia is she doesn't need to use her limit burst crystals to imbue the fire element. So maybe on some setup, you cannot imbue your character with fire on the first turn. So yeah, I can say they are about even on this department fire. And now, the biggest advantage White Dragon Link has is her human and machine killer are 150% versus 100%. So I can say that 20% fire damage boost is nothing compared to this, okay? Because remember, you can easily get 150% on the second turn from White Dragon Link, while Lehftia need to become X+3 to get extra 10% on machine killer. So really guys, nothing special on Lehftia. So my conclusion for Lehftia, so the best feature about her is her STMR, because her STMR is pretty damn good, okay? It has great magic and spirit, but the good thing is the key existence, because this gives you 200% limit burst skill rate and 4 limit burst crystals regen. Like you know that limit burst fill rate is really important on today's meta. So this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is the highest faster LBV rate you can get on the cloud. So very nice for your support. And for the Trust Mastery Word, it is also nice, but also maybe unneeded. Okay, it chain with triple bolting strike, but yeah, maybe it's useful for LB characters that also chain with bolting strike, but it's kind of niche. That's all I can say about the Trust Mastery Word. Other than that, I can say that she is pretty standard fire buffer. I really cannot say she is bad, because she is okay, a fire buffer. And yes, but again, nothing special, especially if you already have Cetra, Descendant Irate, and White Dragon Link. And those two characters can be obtained for free on the pass, especially if you are veteran players. Cetra, Descendant Irate, we get it from the Final Fantasy VII event until X+2. Just imagine that, amazing, right? And for the White Dragon Link, we can obtain her for free from the past class of wheels. So really guys, Lehftia is not an interesting character for veteran players, and please don't pull for her. But again, if you accidentally pull her on your pull, maybe we don't need to be that salty, because yeah, her STMR is quite decent, and her Trust Mastery Word maybe can help you chain on some battles. Okay, so basically that's it on Lehftia. I can only give her maybe 6, 7 out of 10. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Experience guide. Bye bye guys.